Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today, my name is Symone, aka Simply underscore Indefinite, and today I'm doing a video of a voiceover for this game I was playing. It's called Shadow War Legends, and that's what you see in the background. Me playing it. Just to let you know, my accuracy sucks because it's my first time playing a mobile game with a PS4 controller. So don't come for me. Regardless, your girl's trying to get her accuracy up. So besides that, today I'm doing a story based off my life for the last month or two and why I have not been able to personally be bringing up videos, even though, truth be told, I had videos already recorded. But due to what happened in this story, you'll see why the videos that I have started, I have not put out due to the fact that what's the point? I don't have, the structure to be able to, even though I have the main things, I still don't have the main component, which is the vehicle. So what happened was, this is okay, let me start from the beginning. This is a story based off of completely what happened between July and August, which is now. July was a month ago, August is now. Um, so what happened? My man went on a business trip, which was supposed to be July the 12th all the way to July the 17th. He was supposed to come back that Friday. So on Sunday, July the 12th at 8 a.m. is when he went to Colorado. Then he stayed there for 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. Actually, like more like 6, but 5, because he had to drive that last day, so that didn't count. So he was there for 5 days. He left July the 12th at 8 a.m. around 8. He left and came back on Friday, July the 17th, between 4:22 and 4:50 in the morning. I'm saying this because I look back and see specifics because I want y'all to, understand my logical thinking and why I put the dates and everything. Because regardless, I'm just like, I don't have time for this. But what occurred during that time is when he came back from his trip on that July the 17th on that Friday at 4:22, it's like when I rolled over, I think, and then I looked at the phone and said 4:24. So from 4:22 between 4:40 is when my man came home that morning. It's an 18 to 20 hour drive, and he stayed up most of the time. So you understand what I mean? Like he was sleep deprived. So from there, he from like 4:40 to 6 o'clock, he was in the car with his brother. Talking, rapping, and everything. So then that's when he took his brother home. And with his brother, which is not his biological brother, but he known him for like 8 to 10 years. So that's his brother. That's why I say that. His bio, my fiance, his brother's biological sister, dropped him off at that time. That 4:22 between 4:40. So that's when, like I said, that was rapping. Then what occurred was at 6 o'clock he was trying to leave to go take his brother home. And I told him, I said, since you do not have a traffic, not a traffic like have a light in the back for your license plate, you can get pulled over. So it's a lot of bad things going on as far as him if he gets pulled over. So I told him to take my car because my car is completely legit, because I was still paying off of my car. My car was a newer model, and I don't have to worry about anything because my car used to be a rental, so I know it's up to par. So what happened is from 6 o'clock to like 6:20, 6:25 is when he dropped his brother off. So when he went down the street, like still on the same road towards his brother's house, but going away from it, at 6:30 in that morning, he had a car accident in my car where it totaled my car. And when I say it totaled, I mean completely totaled. And in a moment, you'll see pictures of it. It will be like either a collage of pictures or at the end you'll just see, the end results of why I say it was total. But in that midst of time, what happened was since he was sleep deprived, because like I said, he went on an 18 to 20 hour trip. He slept like 2 to 4 hours out that whole 18 to 20 hours and didn't sleep, real good. So what happened was he fell asleep at the wheel. It was a boulder that was made of rock, and it was like two, three more giant rocks in front of that boulder. So when he fell asleep at the wheel, instead of the wheel staying straight, like it usually does, the wheel ended up turning right. Like when he, I guess when he let go of it, he was speeding to a point that it turned. It was slowly drifting right, and it hit those boulders. That one boulder with the three giant rocks in front of it. It hit that, went airborne, went back to the road where he was in, because it hit a side street and then, you know, went into the air. So when he hit that side street and went into the air, he went to the other side. So where he was going downhill. The side he ended on after the accident was going uphill. Right, so he was going with traffic, and now the car was going towards traffic. So he was honestly not hysterical. He was just, honestly, when I saw him, he was more upset because he towed up my car. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I knew something was going on, because I was like, it's taking too long. Because I woke up the time that I did, like 6:10, like 5 to 10 minutes after he left. I took a shower, got up, did things that I was supposed to do for the house. And then that's when I told my auntie, I was like, well, something's going on. He's taking too long. Something's going on. So at the time, my phone was off, because every once in a while, I like my phone off. Because I don't like people bothering me, and I don't like calling people all the time. So at this time, my phone was off for like a couple hours. And I was planning on paying the phone bill, but I wanted to make sure that my car insurance was paid before my phone bill. So I had to call my Boost Mobile to get my phone back on. And then I had to put in the online claim, which I did at 8:33 that morning online. And my insurance is direct auto and life insurance. That's who I put the claim into. So when I first got my claim number and everything, it said my adjuster name was Joe. So Joe called me that morning, like 9, 10, 11, between there, because I was at AutoZone. I think it was 11, because I was talking to this lesbian girl that was dressed like a guy. They call them dykes. I was talking to her, and trying to figure out what can I do as far as the license plate light, because I don't want him to get pulled over. So that's when I bought this LED license plate frame or whatever. So in that time, I talked to my adjuster named Joe, and he told me that when I did my claim online, it sent it to the wrong department. So he asked me what happened. I told him exactly what happened, like exactly. My man fell asleep at the wheel and everything, but the way it was translated, I kept saying he, as in IHIM, but I think he kept hearing me, ME. So it's like, I think in the translation of talking on the phone, the translation of words, those words got confused. So what happened was the insurance still paid for everything, even though he's not on my policy, because I had full coverage insurance. I had everything from rental, towing, uninsured motorists, uninsured property damage, like all that. I had the full bankroll of, full coverage. So in that midst of being, full coverage or whatever, what happened was Joe switched it over to my right adjuster, which my adjuster went from being named Joe into Dallas, being switched over to Louis, and I think he was in Dallas or Houston, Texas as well. So I crap you not, Joe, the first adjuster, didn't even take that long. That same day he called me. When it got switched over to Louis, I had to figure out what his information was, which I got his direct information from the direct auto and life general store that's near my house. So I had to go there, try to figure out what can I do and who my adjuster is, and figure out different things like that, because I kept getting told two different things. So yes. So in the midst of this whole accident, I talked to my claims person, then got switched over to the new one. The new claims person named Luis did not contact me until Monday. So let me look, Monday, 18, 19, 20. So Monday the 20th is when the claims person, my new claims, my adjuster called me named Louise. I crap you not. When I tried to explain, like try to get details on certain things, I would get told that I had to pay the deductible. Then in one moment as that they said I don't have to pay the deductible. So my adjuster told me I had to pay the deductible, but my total loss specialist told me I didn't have to pay it. But meanwhile, going back to original, because we're not into the total loss specialist yet. I'm way ahead of the story. Back to what I was talking about on Monday. So Louis, the new adjuster, finally called me, told me about everything as far as what I need to do as far as a rental, because I told him I don't have a car right now. I have no car to drive because my man is the one taking me to work, and he has to go to work too. I don't have a vehicle. He said that I have to go get a rental and I have to pay for it, and any other fees I'll be paying for. But the actual rental itself, direct auto and life is gonna reimburse you for that. It's not no paying for no rental, they pay for it. It's rental reimbursement. So since I am 22, about to be 23 this year, I have to pay a young people's fee for being such young of age. And so my rental can be like, for a regular person that's 25 and up, can be 100 and something. But since I am young, my rental will be 200 and something, and that'd be like a week. And I'm like, why the hell would I sit here and want to pay for a rental just for it to be reimbursed just on the car, not the fees, just the car? So I'm like, I'm paying more on a rental than doing anything. I might as well save up my money. So that's what I did. I've been saving up my money, just saving up my money. So then I get, um, then it gets to Tuesday, the 21st. So the 21st, my appraisal person named Joe as well, coincident, but his name was Joe as well. He did my appraisal on Wednesday, but he talked to me on Tuesday. Talked to me about getting the release to see about how about the car, about getting it released to them, because the only way that they can appraise it if I release it to them. So Tuesday I released it to him, and on that Wednesday they had did the appraisal. On that Tuesday at night, 10 o'clock in the morning, I went with my fiance to go and get my stuff on my car. And in the meantime, I have not told you what happened to him. Like when I say, like during the midst of it being from Friday to Tuesday, he had a concussion the whole time. Like when I say on Friday morning, he could not go to sleep until like Saturday, and he was already up for one day. So he had a concussion, still has a concussion, like for a week, like almost 2 weeks or whatever. Because how that windshield was, you will understand why he has a concussion. But on it, like I said, Wednesday I got the appraisal. Tuesday I went to go get my stuff. So Tuesday I went to get my stuff. I talked to the person at the junkyard, not the junkyard, the tow place, and he was honestly very sweet. He came after I called, like 5 minutes after I called, and he made sure. So even though my car was non drivable at all, they made sure to put a cover over my car. So even though it might be damaged, it's still a car. You need to take care of it. So I like them for that, and I would highly recommend them as a towing company. And I went to go get my stuff, and when I did that, I also took pictures of my actual car because when I went to look at it the first time during the accident, I did not see like the full damage of my car. So when I went to the tow yard, like the towing place, I went to go see, like, get my stuff to see how bad my car is. When I say my car was, I knew it was total loss when I took those pictures. They were so bad. It was to the point that I was like, I noticed I'm gonna be waiting for a new car. So come back to it Wednesday. I talked to the appraiser. He said he got my documents and that's now I'm just waiting on my adjuster. So my adjuster didn't say do anything on Thursday. So I talked to the appraiser person again, tried to get the documents sent to my phone, which didn't really work because even though I gave him my email, I didn't get the email for the documents so I can submit the process. So from there, what I did was told him thank you because I thought the documents sent or whatever looked for it didn't happen, whatever. He's just a appraiser. I can't get no. So then finally comes Friday. I still have not talked to my new adjuster named Louise until literally like the only time I talked to him was Monday. I crap you not, from 10 a.m. in the morning on a Friday, the following Friday after that. So where my other phone at, and I can tell you what date it was, because I don't remember what Friday this was. I know it's a particular Friday, but I just want to keep up the dates, because, honey, ain't nobody got time. I'm trying to keep up these dates. So after the week after that, so if the 17th the accident happened, the week after that was the 24th. On Friday the 24th is when I start blowing, like, I got tired of waiting. It don't take a week to get business done. So to me, it don't take a week to get business done. Either you have a lot of claims, and I know for a fact there's not a lot of people to have accidents around the same time. Like, it's stupid. So on 24th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time because I stay in Tennessee, where he says, where he works at in Texas, it's, I think, Central or Pacific Time. I update that time with the picture or whatever of my correction. Um, from there, I've been blowing up his phone because I've been trying to figure out everything to do with it. Because when I say I've been trying to blow up his phone, as in I didn't have the man's phone number, I had to literally go around the system of direct auto insurance, phone calls, toll free, programming to get to talk to other people, try to go talk to my adjuster because my adjuster does not want to do his business properly and try to get me about his system. So I crap you not, from 10 a.m. to 12, which is my time, Eastern Standard Time. From his time, which is 9, 9, 10, 11, because it's an hour behind. So my time was 10, 11, 12. His time was 9, 10, 11. So I crap you not. My time at 11:40. His time 10:40 is when this man decided to answer the phone after 40 minutes of trying to get him on the phone. And I crap you not. The first time I did this voiceover, I kept calling him a bitch. And and I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but it just gets to a point. It's like, if you don't want your job, baby, why are you doing it? Like, period. Why? Because I'm not the person that told you to be in the claims department when to take off fucking day. No. So then when the last person I talked to, I don't remember his name, the last person I talked to finally got in touch with this Louise, my adjuster, on that Friday. He said, okay, he's available. Let me see if he'll be able to answer the phone. I, I crap you not. It took like two rings to answer the phone, but when I called, he didn't want to answer the phone. That crap made me so mad. So from there, that's when he finally told me what the appraiser told me, that it was a total loss, and he finally switched it to the total loss department. How I know he didn't do this yet, because like I said on Wednesday when I got my appraisal, my the appraiser person named Joe told me that I should have talked when I talked to my adjuster. He should be switching into the total loss department. And I'm like, oh okay, that's fine, whatever, okay, because I already knew it was a total loss, so I know what department it was going to. So from there, on that Friday, he finally sent it to the total loss department, gave me the person's phone number, email, all that, like, so I can get up out his system finally, because you taking all that. So then he was like, wait until he calls you. He's gonna call you later on today. Nigga, if it took you a week for you to get this information back to me, this man's gonna take 10 minutes to give me what I need to. And that's what happened. The moment he gave me your number, I was like, okay, thank you, have a good day. Just like that. And then they say, I called my total loss specialist. And I was like, hi, Mr. Matthew, my name is Symone Harden. Like, I do apologize that I sat here and called you out the blue and I know you just got my profile, but I'm really eager to try to speed up this process due to the fact that my adjuster, my bad, adjuster took forever to get me to you. So I was just trying to see what I need. So I got the information I need. So I was drinking water. I got the information I needed, which was in total, it was the total loss of attorney paper that I need to turn in. I have still not been able to turn this in since this happened, and it's been like a couple weeks. Um, excuse me, only because I crap you not. Every time I try to, I would only have one day off. I usually have two, but since we show short staff at where I work at, I've been working 6 days and I only have one day off. So I plan on doing it, getting that paper turned in yesterday or Monday when I was off, but I'm gonna just try to send it in as what I have. But I have to go to the USPS first and have them do a notoriety so for it to actually go through. So my car company can get paid for the value of my car that I no longer possess. So from there, I also to get that paper, went to my car insurance place, not my car insurance, my car company, which is the American Car Center. I went there. So then from there, I filled out the new application because when I talked to my car company online to corporate, they was like, okay, I need your information since you had, a vehicle accident. They gave them information. I gave it to them that Monday. Had to give them the information again, I think that Thursday. So I think the 23rd is when I gave it to them again on that Thursday. And I sent them the information twice. Gave the girl like documentation, pictures of my actual vehicle. It's showing that's total loss and everything. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie about no damn insurance, no claims, or anything like that. Because if you gonna sit there and lie about that stuff, it's like, what's the point? That's petty as hell. For what? So I can end up in jail for fraud, for insurance fraud. For who? For what? Who finna go to prison or jail for some dumb stuff? No, I'm not doing it. So I sent that information, and I crap you not. The girl told me her name was Alicia Fisher. She said it was gonna take 4 to 6 weeks for me to get in a new vehicle. Bitch, where? What? What? Whatever. So then I went to the actual car dealership, which is on Lee Highway. I went there to go see about getting a new car. So then I was like, okay, since I was a good customer and whatever, I can possibly put $500 down for my new vehicle. So I had the down payment and all. I crap you not. If I did not have to pay the deductible, I would have a new car right now. Like I crap you not, I would have my car this next week. I had my accident like very next week. And because they said I had to put 750 down, which was the original down payment I need to put on my car in the first place, but I put 650 down. I crap you not. They said that I had to put 1750 because the deductible is 1,000 and my down payment is 750. So I had to put 1750 for a new car. And I'm like, are you serious? So right now I'm in the process of saving up the money for my new car. And I'm like, I'm so excited. But in the meantime, I'm not gonna lie to you. I spent some of my money to get a new phone because I'm sorry. The phone I had was so bad to the point that it would not stay charged at the time at all. Like I told my fiance earlier, the old iPhone I had was the iPhone 7, 32 gigabytes. That phone was on charge last night. It was at 100% this morning. I put it on the flashlight for like 10, 15 minutes. And I crap you not, that phone went to 93% just being on the flashlight. So that lets you know how bad the battery life and everything was. So that's when I upgraded to the phone I currently have now that I've been using for my videos and being able to, screen record what I'm doing and to also, be able to have good quality what the fuck is that? Good quality product products when it comes to, doing my videos and things like that. So from there I did that. Then that's when got told from the dealership that I had to pay $17.50 the deductible plus down payment. Then I can be able to get into a new car. But in the midst of that, I still have to pay my car insurance, even though I don't have a vehicle. So I have to pay my car insurance, make sure they get this claim money for the amount that was for that car, which my car was like 10,000, and I was paying 20 something for it. Bullshit, but whatever, car dealerships when you're paying off a car, you're gonna have to pay the whole thing. But I wasn't even mad. My car was nice. But that's when I went to after I left the car dealership when I said I was so frustrated. That's when I talked to the car people, the car insurance from Direct Auto and Life down the street from my car company. That's when they told me that I still had to pay the deductible because, like I told you from the beginning, that from my first adjuster, Joe, that I do not have to pay the deductible. But from my second one, I do have to pay the deductible, which was confusing to me because, like, my car company was telling me that it seemed like the car insurance is making it seem like, oh, you don't have to pay anything. But I know for future reference, when it comes to doing a deductible, I'm not doing $1,000 because I'm sorry, 500 is a lot more quicker to come up on than 1,000 plus my down payment. So I'm paying almost $2,000 for a car just to be able to own one, and it's not the whole thing for it paying off the taxes and then having like my note paid up for a month or so. No, it's literally just a deductible for my car that was totaled and for the down payment for my car. So after that, I still had to pay the 250 for the next 2 weeks before my car payment starts being taken out my check to pay for the taxes and stuff, for the license plate and the new license plate and all that. So I'm just sitting here like, damn. At this point, I might as well come up with $2,000. I can have my car note paid up for a good little hot second because truth be told, to me, it's ridiculous. Why I gotta pay $17.50, and if I knew from the get go that like last year that my bad, the water fell out my hand. Like if I knew from the get go that I was gonna have to sit here and pay $17.50 a year in advance for because you can't predict the car, but if I could have a year ago, not even a full year, like almost a year ago that I was gonna have this accident, I would have got the 500 deductible, just paid the extra $10 on my car insurance because I know for a fact the next time I get like the next car I get, I'm completely revamping my car insurance because, like I said, to me it's completely ridiculous. Why I have to pay the deductible and the down payment at the same time just because I could have had my car already and then been working with them to pay off the deductible, and I would have already had a vehicle, and I could have been doing extra things to get extra money to, like, not no stripping and none of that shit. Cause I'm sorry, I'm not that type of female. I'm still loyal in regular degular, but no. But this is not to sit here and, get on your nerves or anything like that. That this video is just to inform you. Like, when you have a car accident, make sure your car insurance is full coverage. Because if not, you're gonna be paying for it completely. Two, if I didn't have car insurance, that $17.50 would look like $11,000 right now. So I'm very grateful for that. But when it comes to your car insurance, make sure you actually have a rental policy, not no rental reimbursement policy, because these rental reimbursement policies, like I seen on Geico recently when I tried to look for a new policy and everything, when I saw that crap is ridiculous. Why in the hell am I paying for reimbursement, not no extra rental? It's really kind of sad because when you actually need a rental, not no reimbursement, you can't get one because you have to sit there and pay for it yourself until after your car's been paid off or everything that come about with that. So I say be very educational when it comes to dealing with cars because everything might be starting to dandy one day and be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna have an accident. I'm the one gonna be driving my car. Obviously, I was thinking that, but obviously, I'm in this boat now that I have car insurance. I'm still paying for it, even though I don't have a vehicle. My car insurance, my car note, they still want me to pay on that, even though I don't have the vehicle. And I'm like, ain't no point because I'm going to be paying for a vehicle that I don't have for a loan that's going to get switched over to a new vehicle anyway, which is very stupid to me. And then also, I'm just like, at the end of the day, if I knew when I did this a year ago with my insurance that I was going to have to come about and use it one day, and it's just rental reimbursement, I would have switched to a whole another insurance ahead of time. Because it's really stupid when you actually need it, you can't pay for it because it's a reimbursement, not actual rental. So besides that, I would say, you know, be informed of what you're doing. Make sure, even if it costs you the extra $10, $20 for something, to make sure you get something better. Just get what you think is smarter. Because remember, when it comes to the deductible, you're the one paying for it. So if you can't do a deductible of 1,000, you better do that 500 and just be okay with the extra dollars being spent. Because one day, if you did if you do it lower than higher, it's gonna save you. I promise you, it's gonna save you a lot of more money than it is doing the other way around because you're gonna be sitting there looking real stupid damn near 2 months if you ain't got no car or no job. But overall, I hope y'all have a good day. It's July. Damn, I said July. My bad. It's August the 12th right now, and it's 7:48 in the morning when I'm doing this overview. And I just wanted to let y'all know that I really appreciate y'all, listening. Good morning. Just listening out to y'all, talking to y'all about my life, and y'all actually just sitting here listening because honestly, at the end of the day, nobody has to listen to you, and the fact that you choose to listen to my story and be able to, relate to me or give me feedback, honestly gives me a lot of appreciation. So I would say thank you so much for listening, and y'all have a good day. I say Symone is out the building, aka simply underscore indifferent, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.